Okay, so the recent months in crypto have been slow. I think that's probably an optimistic way to put it. We've been in a negative pattern for a while. There's the German sell-off. There's been the Mt. Gox news lately on top of just overall negative market sentiment. That's kind of been the context for a little while, I would argue, ever really since the Bitcoin halving. And at a time when we were expecting more enthusiasm, a lot of altcoins right now in the space are down a good 30 or 40%. So obviously that is not ideal, but the question then becomes, what are you going to do in response to this situation? And at times like these, when the chips are down, we like to look to our favorite projects, because if they are down, again, 30, 40% in some instances, and through no fault of their own, just because the market is looking pretty gross and pretty nasty, why not take advantage of the opportunity and accumulate your favorite project if they are in fact available at a discount? We are looking at a few such altcoin options in today's video. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Wishing you, as always, all the best of luck if you choose to invest, genuinely. But just remember that I'm not a financial or investment advisor, and by extension, of course, this video is not official financial or investment advice. Okay, first up on our list is FET, F-E-T. This is the new Artificial Superintelligence, or ASI token. SingularityNet, fetch.ai, and Ocean Protocol have recently announced a merger. That was a few weeks ago. We've been talking about it. You may have already heard about this. And so really this represents three AI technology crypto superstars that are joining forces to dominate that AI crypto market. And all of these projects individually, so again, SingularityNet, fetch.ai, Ocean Protocol, all of these individually and independently we really liked as it was already. So the fact that they're coming together in this way and uniting forces is pretty exciting. And once again, these three projects are teaming up to create open, decentralized AI networks. And this whole merger thing is going to happen in two phases. First, AGIX, A-G-I-X, and Ocean, O-C-E-A-N, are going to merge into FET. That's going to happen on the Ethereum blockchain. And then all three of them are going to merge as the new ASI token by mid-July. So there is huge potential in this ecosystem. We're looking at an ecosystem potentially worth $7.5 billion. And so this means that we could see ASI as one of the top 20 cryptocurrencies in the world. ASI is going to power a decentralized AI network, which is going to enable users to access and contribute to AI services without relying on big tech giants. You guys know the names, all the familiar suspects. So this is going to be like a marketplace or public library of essentially AI tools, meaning anyone can borrow or contribute. Okay, now, why exactly is it a great time to get in? Because looking at the charts, FET, ticker FET, already had its all-time high of $3.47 back in March and is currently only trading at $1.30. So that's about a 62% discount from just a few months ago. And so yeah, on the one hand, while it does look like this has taken a beating as far as a project, it also means that buying FET now means you're getting a pretty serious bargain. The fact is the merger is going to shake things up in the AI space, and the ASI ecosystem really could become the go-to platform for businesses seeking AI solutions. And so ASI could become the biggest AI marketplace. Therefore, by logical extension, getting FET now could be a smart move for your portfolio. Again, we are quite a ways off of all-time highs, but a 62% discount is a pretty substantial one, given there's a lot to look forward to as far as what this project is planning for the near, medium, and even long-term future. Okay, next up on our list is a project that we've talked about often enough, actually. This one is the SUI Network, SUI. And SUI is a layer 1 chain that focuses on speed and scalability, which translates into lower fees and much quicker confirmations. And SUI really is an innovative project with some pretty clever minds behind it. They are constantly updating and improving the platform. They're really busy and they're very industrious when it comes to this. That allows it to keep ahead of the game. Their recent Misty SETI upgrade is going to make SUI the fastest blockchain, which comes in pretty handy for DeFi and gaming applications, obviously. SUI therefore has massive potential. Developers can leverage SUI's modular design and smart contracts to build apps that are both secure and highly scalable. SUI also has a pretty friendly interface, which of course reduces a very significant barrier to Web3 adoption. And SUI isn't in the spotlight right now, candidly, as it was last year. That's through no fault of its own, though. In fact, the team has been building behind the scenes, and simply stated, we think that SUI is going to be one of the big players in the coming bull run. And that's for a couple of different reasons. First of all, they have one of the fastest fastest growing DeFi ecosystem, and design makes it easy for developers to build, like I've already mentioned. So we could easily see more activities within this ecosystem. Plus, SUI's TVL of about $540 million means DeFi activities aren't low there. And SUI is also making major inroads into the NFT market and has massive potential when it comes to gaming. So the future certainly looks bright for this project. And as with our first entry here, the good news, if you want to look at it that way, is that you can scoop up SUI, SUI right now at a discount of about 62%. SUI is currently trading at, let's call that just over 80 cents. That means it's about 62% down from its all-time high, which was $2.18 in March. And SUI is available on some of the top exchanges, so you shouldn't have a problem getting it either. Market cap right now is about $2.025 billion, but again, we're down 60+% from its recent all-time high.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.
Okay, and last but not least here, we have this entry on the list, which takes us to Ethereum Layer 2s. We're looking at Optimism here, which is one of our favorite Layer 2 projects. That's because Optimism improves Ethereum's scalability using optimistic rollups to ensure high throughput and cheap transactions. Optimism is a powerhouse with a throughput of around 4,000 transactions per second. So that's 4,000 TPS, meaning it's 26 times faster than the Ethereum mainnet. And one of the best parts is that it reduces fees by about 90%. Optimism is also fully compatible with the Ethereum Virtual Machine, or EVM, which means developers can effortlessly transition their existing Ethereum-based apps to Optimism with really minimal tweaks. There's also lots of ecosystem support for Optimism, lots of NFT marketplaces, DAOs, and DeFi protocols. All of these embrace Optimism as a platform. And Optimism also has a significant developer community with 98 core developers. This is a lot more than other big Layer 2 names like Base and even Arbitrum. The way we look at it, Ethereum Layer 2s will see heavy activities in the coming bull run. And really, Optimism is one of the standout projects in that particular sector. It hit a new all-time high in March of about $4.85. It's now down to $1.77, which, again, just like the other two entries in this list, means it's down just a little over 62% from that recent all-time high. This is a figure that is sure to double, probably sure to triple, and see new all-time highs just really around the corner in this bull run and beyond. So, admittedly, that's just my point of view, but when it comes to Optimism and its OP token, there is a lot to be bullish about.